I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, U.S. professionals, U.S. Uh, franchise owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, and 1099 income earners how they can save federal and state income taxes legally with the Business Spendthrift Trust. It's legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. Comes from England way back when King Henry VIII, that famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, started the Church of England. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went back to the 12th century to the Magna Carta and said, "Oh, no, 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 King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came from England to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that will turn 365 years old this year, 2026. Our country is only turning 250 years old on July 5th. Our current tax structure went into effect February of 1913 and has only grown and grown since then. The super rich families of 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys, made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm known as a tax saving champion. On April 4th of 2020, my CPA called to congratulate me. In 2019, I wholesaled 7 bank-owned properties nationwide, paid off all my debt, and supposedly I was a rock star in my real estate group. On April 4th, he says, "You made so much money, your tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, and all of a sudden I owed $94,000 in federal and state income taxes. I only had $50,000 saved." His solution was to set up an appointment with him, get on a payment plan, pay interest and penalties. My solution, research how the rich save taxes. It took me 5 months, but in September of 2020, I started both my business and Beneficial Spendthrift Trust with the law firm I now represent. Also, at that time, I told the gentleman who sold me the trust I want to become his affiliate so I could teach other investors how to stop paying taxes on all their profits with the beneficial trusts. Well, when he passed away, the law firm contacted me and made me a direct affiliate of theirs. And now I want to talk to you about how to save taxes. My coach, Orlia Moore, told me to contact a local BNI and said I would be a substitute. I did this last Friday. I did the presentation for my substitute, and then I got to talk about myself. Today I got to talk to a North Carolina plumber. She's a mother of an 8-year-old. She files head of household. She told me she made $125,000 and she's at 24% tax bracket. So the information that I have for her for the full year of 2026, she would save $25,774. That breaks down to $20,787 in federal taxes. Here in North Carolina, we have a 3.99 income taxes, so that's an additional $4,987. She hasn't started the trust yet, but per month, let's say she starts it in May. In June, she would save $2,147. Again in July, August, September, October, November, and December. Then she'll continue to save taxes in 2027, 2028, and so on. She can decide who the beneficiaries are and who are not the beneficiaries. While we were talking, she told me her dad is also a plumber and she wants to make him a beneficiary. He would be under the same EIN number, but he would file a separate 1041 tax return, not on her 1041 tax return, so their money is not commingled. With any of the trusts, Paul Benson wrote 5 separate trusts to save specific taxes. You're going to save in 4 extremely important ways. Number 1, you're going to save federal and state income taxes year after year, generation after generation. Number 2, you're going to keep your information 100% private. This is on the federal level, not on the state level. We highly suggest you shut down your LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps. She is set up as an LLC in North Carolina. Anyone can go on to North Carolina State Secretary of State website and research her LLC either by her name or by her company's name and get all that information. It's public domain. Number 4, and 40% of LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps get sued every year. And number 3, talking about lawsuits. All lawsuits become frivolous and go away because all your assets are in a titanium vault. No judge can break it unless you're doing fraudulent things. And number 4, if you're over 65 and on Medicare, it does away with the IRMA surcharge on Parts B and D of Medicare. Most people have never heard of the Spendthrift Trust. I call it the secret of the rich. If your CPA or your financial planner says, ooh, the IRS wrote a memo about this, they did. On August 9th of 2013, the IRS wrote a memo saying they do not like Tax Code 643B. They do not like the Irrevocable Complex Discretionary Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust. It's their opinion. Only Congress can change the tax code. Too many presidents, too many senators, too many congresspeople, and their super PAC people know the secret of the rich. Now I'm teaching the secret of the rich to you. If you want to find out how much you can save in federal and state income taxes, please set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. It's no obligation. I will take your information. We'll find out there's 4 ways to file your taxes. Single, most expensive way. She's filing head of household. Married filing separately, and then married filing jointly. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. On January 1st of 2025, the IRS changed married filing separately to match single from 10% all the way down to 35%. If you're married, please file jointly. You'll save double in taxes. Again, I will put the link after this video. I want you to learn the secret of the rich so you can stop paying federal and state income taxes. This is legal. The law firm's been around for 78 years, and not a single trust has ever been audited. Unfortunately, Paul Benson has passed away, but now his grandson and great-grandson run the law firm, and they say, and when you become a private client, they will give you a certification saying if you get questioned by the IRS, they will defend you free of charge. In 78 years, it's happened one time only. The senior IRS agent went down to Houston, spent 5 hours in the boardroom, approved the trust. 2 weeks later, he sent an unsolicited letter back to Benson Financial Group. Then he retired as an IRS senior agent, and he became an affiliate. He made a lot of money because he went through his entire Rolodex of everyone he talked to tell them about the Spendthrift Trust. I wish I had his information. Again, this is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. Learn the secret of the rich. Stop paying federal and state income taxes. Have a wonderful day.